Canada Cup is just a fantastic story, even from like when it started, when Lapchi really wanted to, showcase the Canada fighting game community. In order to do that, he had to, invite the world to it. And that was a struggle for all these years, trying to find out who the best in the world was, how to contact them, even reaching out to TOs. So there's a lot of history of Lapchi doing the legwork and the groundwork.
I love what Lapchi has done with Canada Cup. He's done so much to build up that tournament, that scene. I remember when it first started. I remember when it was like, when he was one of the first people to try to do some interesting stuff with the Twitch, with the subscription, the $8.95 that became the meme and everything like that. He's had a lot of experiments and everything like that, but I remember during those times, Canada Cup was just kind of like considered one of the quote smaller events and everything like that. But now it's like one of the biggest events that takes place during the course of the year. And, that's through a lot of effort on Lapchi's part, a lot of work, a lot of dedication, and it's turned into something gigantic. I just think Lapchi's just done an amazing job taking the tournament to, to the next level.
Canada Cup means a lot to me because it's the first tournament that I actually won overseas. It's the first international tournament that I won in 2012. So actually that was one that I remember the most significant, because that was my first time winning an international tournament. So I would say it's pretty much important to me.
Lapchi has been a really good friend. He's been a very good mentor, so no matter what, I always want to support Canada Cup. But besides me and Lapchi's personal relationship, the thing I like about Canada Cup the most is how awesome the Canadian community is. I really love the Canadian community, especially from Toronto, because they're so hype, they get excited, and they just want to get better, just like anywhere else. And they're very, very, very nice people. And then also, Canada Cup attracts everyone around the world. So because they attract everyone around the world, it makes it an amazing place to fight against serious competition.
What does Canada Cup mean to me? It means everything, because my first Canada Cup is right after I beat Infiltration, and I was able to be on the American team. I was able to represent America in the 5v5 alongside Justin Wong. So that meant a lot to me. Obviously, Lapchi, doesn't matter what he does, anything he puts his hands on turns to gold. He throws the sickest after party. If you ever want to do something different, not just the tournament, go to a Canada Cup event, because the after parties are insane. Everybody gets to just kick it, chill. It's set upstairs if you want to play. Also, the tournament is always ran smoothly. I never have any problems at a Canada Cup event, and Lapchi is just one of the nicest people around. So anybody that's helping to make Canada Cup great, thank you so much for doing what you guys do best, and I will never miss a Canada Cup.
Canada Cup is a very special tournament because it was the first tournament where everything kind of turned around for the American FGC. And American finally won a premier event in Street Fighter V after a long drought of defeats. So it was very, very cool to see. And then that American player ended up winning the whole entire World Finals.
What does Canada Cup mean to me? It was a passion, because we all at one point in time started off playing something that we really enjoyed, all through the the angriness, the happiness, the bitterness, the full enjoyment from playing a game called Street Fighter. And whenever someone mentions Canada Cup, it brings up the past, my history, and what was one of the happiest times, most carefree times in my childhood. And one of the reasons why we put Canada Cup together was the FGC. Everybody in Canada had that time where it was so enjoyable for them to play a video game, especially a game like Street Fighter. From there, we really wanted to put major events in Canada. Of course, we put together a team and put together great events from our staff and our directors. It's just the passion of reliving the excitement that was once in your life, and we're trying to always do it every single year to make sure everybody has a great time. Just because there isn't a whole lot of big events back before Canada Cup, so it means a lot. Yeah.